Welcome back into this new video to Express. If you're looking to generate your own chatbot, when you get started with your store, usually it appears around in here to the right corner. Well, I'm going to be showing you how to add this in a very easy way into Shopify. So the first thing you want to do, of course, is to understand what exactly is a bot and how can we find a application chatbot. So you need to know that Shopify doesn't have a built-in chatbot, so you will need to install the third-party application. Fortunate for us, we do have the availability to install almost any kind of applications directly here into Shopify. For that, I'm going to focus into the left section of my Shopify store once I am signed in. Now that I'm signed in, I wanted to focus here into the option that says home, so you can see that we are into exactly the same place. As you can see, here's our store. I'm going to focus into the left section that says applications. Just click in here. And into the upper side here, what you wanted to do is to just type the words that you wanted to be finding out. For example, in my case, it would be chatbot. I'm going to focus for search chatbot in the Shopify App Store. This will be sending you directly into the Shopify App Store, where you can find tons of applications that we can use for this specific tutorial. Now, you can try whatever you want to do. What I strongly recommend to you to do is that you download a application that is built, has this application built for the Shopify and has a free plan available. You don't want to focus for a free trial because eventually you will have to pay for it. So we wanted to focus for something efficient, easily, and free to use. So when you choose one application, let's try out the TDO, for example. I'm going to focus for the option that says install. Into the option that says install, this will be asking you to grant the access within the application and your Shopify store. Then it's going to be asking us, there are a few applications that ask us to generate an actual account with their self. So in my case, I'm going to just add an account as well as a passcode, go for continue, and we should be now inside. Once we are inside here, what you wanted to do is to choose the option that says complete the TDO setup. So usually here I might be asking you to just follow these steps. I'm going to go for step number 1. Go to the Shopify theme editor. I clicked into it, and this will be sending us directly into our theme editor inside the app and beam section. If you don't find the app and beam, just focus into the left section here and click into app and beam element. You should see that we have the TDO chat widget enabled, so I wanted to focus into enable now and hit into save. Really important to always save all the changes that you have done so far. Let's go back into the TDO and focus into step number 2, which is visit my website to check if the web that is there. So I'm going to focus for go to my website, and we just wait a few seconds and see if the chat now pop-ups in here somehow. If it doesn't, well, you don't have to worry about that. You can always go back and see if the widget activation has now been successfully done. Usually what we do is to just click into the option that says complete the setup and try to reload the page to see if this one is not working. So as you can see, it says chat with us. It is now enabled, and I'm going to click into it and see what happens when I clicked in there. So that means that we are now ready to focus into the next step. So I'm going to just try to reload my page. And once we have now done this process, the next thing to do is to customize and train my chatbot. This is the most important part, because what you wanted to do is to make your chatbot useful for your customers. So the first thing you needed to do is to train the chatbot. Many modern chatbots use AI, and you can train them by syncing them with the Shopify store. This allows the bot to load for your product pages, the FAQs, the policies, so you can answer customer questions accurately. So for that, you wanted to focus for the chat page. For example, you can change the background color, you can change the company logo, the company URL, the header, the welcome messages, the chat page URL, the meta title, the meta description. This is how it actually going to be looking at. For example, hey again, do you have those sneakers? Hello, I've been looking for this model. Let me check that real quick, blah, 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 blah. So if this one works for you, then just leave this as it is. Usually what we can do now is to make sure that here into the element that says, for example, here AI, you can set up the Lero AI based into all the content that you have into your Shopify store. This will be learning absolutely everything about yourself, about your website, about the questions and answers. Just go for managed, and of course you wanted to start by adding more and more elements. Now, unfortunately for TDO, something that I don't like a lot with this kind of element is that since this is totally for free, there are a few limitations, so you are not going to be able to do a lot of steps. And for that, you need, of course, to focus into upgrade, and this might be taking a few dollars. So really important that if you don't want to focus in a lot, what you wanted to do is to just add a live support chat, so you can just, if you're just getting started, you wanted to, let's say for example, make a live interaction between yourself and the customer, so you don't have to spend a dime. When you have strong sales, when you needed more support, then you can focus with a chat with us support, and of course it might be helping you to do this process much more faster. So for example, this is just a test to see if you need anything assistance. I want to purchase a product, right? So this is just an example of what going to be happening is once the conversation has now been correctly active. And well, there you have it, guys. Just verify if it's working, verify that your store, and when you click into refresh the page, actually everything works correctly. And when you click into a product, you want to open the chatbot, whatever, so you are actually good to go. So keep it updated, guys. Use a centralized inbox and try to be upfront every time you use that element. Really, really, really important. So that's, guys, how we can actually do simple steps. You can add a powerful tool here directly into Shopify to save tons of time. If this video helped you guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We want to see more great tools, how we can get started here into this great tools of the Shopify. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. And well, with this being said, hopefully we can all see you next time.